I'm so excited for you. You're about to release your new single, Cheap. It sounds like it's kind of like an FU to haters.
People really love to like mosh to it. It's kind of one of those songs that you make as a cathartic way to release sort of an energy that people have been putting on you for a long time.
Let's talk about your sophomore album, Somebody to Hate.
You can't label me if I own the label myself.
You've also been really open about how Justin Bieber is like one of your big influences.
He left me on red and just followed me, and I was like, that's enough of a response.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Your first big acting role was opposite Sydney Sweeney.
Being alongside Sydney, she was giving me tips and making me feel comfortable. One of the things she told me, she's like, I've never taken an acting class.
Wait, did you say Sydney Sweeney's never taken an acting class? You're competing on Nation's Dumbest right now.
It's honestly the most insane group of people you've ever seen.
Would you do another competition reality show?
Love Island? No way.
Yeah.
Traitors? Maybe. You're locked in a castle and all you have to do is lie. That's really not hard for men. So...
Your time, so cheap, blah, 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 blah. So cheap, blah, 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 blah. So cheap.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Spout Podcast. I'm your host, Tamara Dhia, and today I'm joined by Hudson, aka Huddy.
Hello.
What's up?
How we doing?
I'm good, man. I'm so excited for you. You're about to release your new single, Cheap.
Yes, ma'am.
I like this because it sounds like it's kind of like an FU to haters, which I'm always down for. Talk to me about this track.
It's kind of one of those songs that you make as a cathartic way to release sort of an energy that people have been putting on you for a long time, which is just like kind of just talking poorly about me throughout the longevity of the career of the I've had, and they what's it called? Just kept trying to do things, and I kept evolving and becoming a new version of myself in many different ways. So I thought, like, why not make a song to reference that?
Yeah, and it's a fun one.
It's fun.
Don't breathe, don't speak. Your time, so cheap. It's too late for peace. Your time, so cheap.
It's got like a nice jug to it with the guitars. It's like a fun message, and I mean, people really love to like mosh to it in concert. It was an unreleased track for so long, but when I first started playing it, and people went, "Wow,
They're moshing to it?
yeah!"
Oh, that's sick. I mean,
Yeah.
that must be fun as an artist, like people starting to like vibe so hard that they start moshing to your song.
Yeah, especially an unreleased one too, because you
Yeah.
never really know how that's gonna go. The first time I played it was last year at Warped Tour.
Oh, nice.
I was so nervous to play this song, and it just went really well.
I mean, Warped Tour also, like, that's like a great way to get your stripes, you know what I mean? Especially to have someone mosh at your song unreleased at Warped Tour,
Yeah, it's cool.
like bucket list.
Total bucket list
Yeah.
moment, for sure.
Well, let's talk about your sophomore album, Somebody to Hate. It comes out September 18th. Yes, let's do it.
go.
We're plotting
Clapping
for
for myself.
Yeah, so we're all clapping for you. This is
Oh,
exciting.
thank
It's
you.
your sophomore album. Your last one came out 5 years ago.
Almost like to the date.
Wow.
Like it was in September.
Is that intentional?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
It just fell into like a perfect timing, but at the same time, like no, like it just happened that way. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
It was serendipitous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't planned.
That's good. Well, I mean, honestly, it's 5 years. You were, what, 19 when you dropped your debut album?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, a lot of growth happens, not only as an artist, but also just as a person from 19 to 24. So the difference between you dropping your debut album to your sophomore album, can you tell me what fans can expect from this album?
I think the main approach was to find a way to maturely, or just to mature, but to also tell my feelings in a way that was very real and more honest with myself. I think with the first project, it was more outward looking, whereas this one's more inward looking. And just kind of looking at the things that I've been throughout my life and how they've affected me.
I mean, you've called this your most vulnerable album yet. In what way is this more vulnerable?
It's more vulnerable in to every way, I would say. Like it really looks at all of the love and the loss and the pain that I've kind of gone through over the years, and found a way to shed a light on all of it.
You talked about how, you started so young when you were, thrust into this like limelight of social media. And you've talked about how you got bullied and a lot of hate, but it's crazy because like you have such a huge following. So there must be a lot of love there too.
I mean, with having people to follow you, you're going to get both. And I think both love and hate, they kind of go hand in hand in a way. So as much love as there is out there, there is hate. Like, I'll see people praising artists for every little decision that they make, but I always try to like look in and see sort of like what the people are saying. So you're really keeping up with it, other than like the headline.
Yeah.
So I look in the like deeper on things, and I look deeper in on what people are saying about me, so I can be able to learn and grow from it. And because I think that like for like a lot of artists, hate makes you a bigger artist, makes more people watch you, makes more people pay attention to you. And so I kind of knew that from an early age, but it's not to say that it won't affect you. I think that it also can mess with the way that you live your life, and so that can be a really tough thing for artists.
Yeah. I mean, just mental health obviously is like a huge conversation, especially with artists, because having that much negative energy coming at you, like you're human, like taking that in is pretty hard.
Yeah.
So it sounds like maybe you're going through that with this music on this new album. You're kind of processing it and hopefully, I don't know, like being cathartic about it.
Yeah. You're looking at the stuff that people kind of fling onto you, and you're trying to find a way to make it into a beautiful thing and make it to a positive, even if at some point it was a negative for you. It's like trying to find a way to look at it from a new perspective.
Yeah. Taylor Swift has a great quote, because obviously she's super successful, but also gets a lot of hate. And she talks about how she's like, if you're hating me, that's great. You're still talking about me.
Yeah.
You're
absolutely.
still streaming my music.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for sending me to #1 haters, So there is, like you said, it's like a good and a bad. It's like a double-edged sword.
It is totally a double-edged sword.
So somebody to hate, that's a good title. Could you tell me about this title?
Somebody to hate is kind of it was a title that I put onto myself because I think that people were trying to label me as someone to hate over the years, or trying to find a reason to hate me. And so I thought, why not take ownership of that, and instead of being like defensive about these sort of things, it's like kind of like wearing it like the heart you have on your sleeve, and just saying like, you can't label me if I own the label myself.
Yeah, I love that. You're like owning it. I love that. The songs that we've heard so far, like they show like really different sides of you.
Yeah.
So, Fragile feels very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Vendetta, Burn the Ballroom Down, and Cheap feel like almost defiant.
Yeah.
Maybe a little angry. So which song of the album feels the most personal to you right now?
The most personal song on the album, I would say, is When This Is Over. When This Is Over is a really vulnerable track that people haven't heard yet, or maybe have heard. Fragile just was like that really sad song that kind of reminded me of my own feelings that I had. I feel like I was kind of ignoring them for a long time and putting them aside. So like when I went to the studio, I was like, man, I feel like I haven't been able to talk about my feelings for a really long time, or that I've been just like keeping them to myself. And so I want to write about that, and that's where Fragile came from. 'Cause I'm fragile and I'm human. Don't get scared when I start bleeding. It's just the way I'm feeling. I'm fragile. When This Is Over comes from a need to escape from the life that I've built for myself. It's like wanting to run away from everything, all of the parties, all of the LA, all of the drinking and the festivities and those kinds of things, and almost like start over. And so it's just like I'm going to be here for as long as I need to be, but at the same time, like almost it's like I'm like, wake me up when this is over because I don't want to do this, but I'm like somehow here anyway.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
It is.
Like to think like, oh, this is such an incredible platform that you're on, but you're almost like you said, wake me up when it's over. That's so fascinating to me.
Yeah, because it's almost like this is all like a dream in a sense.
Yeah.
Like being in LA and the things that you experience doesn't feel real sometimes.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people are looking for something that's tangible and real and honest. And when you look for it in the city, it can be quite difficult to find that, right?
Yeah. I think that's why a lot of people after, a decade in LA, like move to like the middle of nowhere and get a farm and they just get some like farm animals and they're just like you said, they need something tangible.
See, I'm like 24 and already thinking about that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, but I'm more so like, where would I move? And if I were to move anywhere, I'd probably just leave the country.
Yeah. Where would you go?
France.
Oh, yeah? Do you
Yeah.
speak French?
Not really.
Un petit peu?
Un petit peu.
Yeah.
Oui.
That's as much French you're going to get out of me, too.
Yeah, no.
France would be cool, though. Like, you
France
mean
would
like
be
just
really
like the south of France or?
Just Paris.
Yeah, Paris
Yeah.
is so cool.
But also kind of like, south of France.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Paris is not a small farm town. It's also like a big city.
You'd start in France and then you kind of make your way over to Italy. And then you have like your little cottage there, your hole in the wall, and then you just keep expanding and exploring.
I love it.
Because everything's so close to each other.
I know, it's so great. I sometimes wish I was born European just so I could like speak 5 languages and travel. And I mean, I travel anyway, but I don't speak 5 languages.
Fair. I know.
Yet.
All my friends speak 5 languages. I'm jealous.
All right. Well, next year when you're maybe touring through Europe, that's what you can do. You can do
But
that.
yeah, and then I'll just stay.
Yeah. Are you going to tour this album?
It's not confirmed yet, but
Okay.
I'd really like to. I think this would be a great moment for me to get out there and see the world and perform my music.
Yeah. I think also your fans would love that.
Yeah.
You wrote Burn the Ballroom Down with Vic Fuentes from Pierce the Veil.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me about that song. Is it true that, because you said that he was like one of your favorite artists for a long time.
Yeah.
Is it true that you walked into the session with like an entire paragraph explaining like why he should be on this song? I read that somewhere.
I wrote an entire paragraph of why I should make Burn the Ballroom Down. Like, just trying to convince everybody why, even though it's a bold title, that there was meaning behind it. So I wanted to come in, if I were to define the song of what it is, not even off of lyrics. I'm like, this is what I want the song to look, sound, and feel like. And so I walked into the session, and I had invited Vic there. I'm pretty low pressure about those kinds of things, though. I don't ever want to ask somebody to be on a song. I almost want to feel like it just kind of flows.
Yeah.
What's it called? We wrote the first verse, the pre, and the chorus, and I was just like super over the moon about it because I was like, yes, this is exactly what we needed for the concept for the song. And then, I mean, Vic's a busy guy. Like, he left and he's on tour for 6 months after that.
Yeah.
So we ended up finishing the song without him, and we put it out as a feeler and just like, oh, would you be able to hop on the song? And he's just like, honestly, I'm like in the middle of releasing a project right now, and I got my hands tied. So like we were like, okay, cool. We're gonna end up releasing it probably sometime later this year, and we got there, and I'm really proud of the song because it was, every time I write a song, and it's like the first song of the year that I write, I'm like super intentional because over like the new year, you're like with your family or you're with whoever, and you're really thinking about like what your goals for the year are.
Sure. And
for me, it's like, what's gonna be my first song of the year? And so I come up with like a precise idea, and I feel like every time I've like come back after like a cold December, you make a really great song. So this was the first song of I think it was 2024 we made the song.
Down at the bed with all the champagne, cut out the lights and blow the candles out. Nobody's safe here in this damn place. Let's plan our escape and burn the ballroom down.
I mean, what was it like working with him? If you were like a fan of someone and suddenly they're on your song.
So he's so brilliant. Every time that he just even like sang like acoustically just to like get out an idea. Like when he just pulled out his guitar and was just like, I'm just gonna sing the melody until like something lands.
Yeah.
We all just kind of looked at each other and we're like, he's singing. That's his voice.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, this is crazy. So none of us could believe it was real. Like
Yeah.
any single person in the room, we were just stoked.
That's awesome. You know, you've also been really open about how Justin Bieber is like one of your big influences. And I noticed that he's following you on Instagram.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. My PR agent's screaming over there.
I mean, I like when he followed you, especially as someone who like grew up as a fan of his, like what was that like?
I mean, honestly, crazy. I had met him at the opening of a friend's restaurant. And him and Haley were both very sweet. So being able to share a moment like that, I just kind of DM'd him. Like, it was great to meet you, man.
Yeah.
And he left me on red and just followed me. And I was like, that's enough of a response.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's cool.
I had to be like, good enough.
It's good enough. I'll take whatever you please. But he's really, really, really cool guy. And honestly, like I didn't expect for him to be so real when you meet him in person.
Yeah.
He's a really calm, relaxed guy. And Haley's like the sweetest person ever. So it was nice to be able to meet some idols of yours and to be like, wow, you know, kind of taken aback by how kind they were.
Yeah. They always have that saying, it's like, don't meet your idols.
They do. Have
But then
that
when you
saying.
meet one of them and they're actually like super cool.
And they're really cool. It's like the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt about Vic as well.
Yeah.
Like, Vic's really cool. He's
Yeah.
really nice.
That's awesome. I love when people live up to like the vision you
Expectations.
have in their head of you.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to slide back into JB's DMs and be like, yo, I have a song for you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think like last year he posted something that was like, oh my gosh, I'm looking for new artists in the area to work with. And I was like, JB,
Yeah.
if you want to make a song, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah. Did you reach out?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It's still unread.
He just liked the message.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you know what?
Well, maybe after he hears this new album, he'll be like, you know what?
Yeah, you know, actually, I with him.
Yeah. You never know, honestly.
You really don't.
You recently dropped the first cover that you've ever done, and it was Ariana Grande's
yeah.
We Can't Be Friends. I freaking love Ariana, and I love this song. Why did you choose this song?
So Ariana Grande was the first singer crush I ever had. And she was also the first song that I bought on iTunes. I bought Baby I by Ariana. And that was from her first album. And I was probably like 11, and as soon as I got my first phone, I just would hear her on the radio, and then started buying into her music. But I've always thought she was really cool. But when it came time to choosing a song for this rock sound record, I wanted to choose something from an artist that I loved and something that I could resonate with, but also turn from one genre into rock music and make it a whole completely new thing. So when I came across We Can't Be Friends, I'm like, this is something I can relate to. And you wouldn't expect it to be good as a rock song, but it works so well.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I did it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did too. It was also like one of those unexpected things. Like I like when people flip the genre of a song. I think
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I also see people on social media all the time being like Olivia Rodrigo if it was metal, and then they'll like throw some crazy guitars on it, and I'm like, yes, like why am I crying?
Yes.
So I really love when pop music meets alternative music. It's just also a reminder to the pop girlies, like if you tried one song on your project to be a little alternative, you would get a lot of love and credibility for it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I think-
the world is your oyster. Give it a shot.
You got me misunderstood, but at least I look this good. We can be friends.
Olivia Rodrigo is a great example of that because she, I think initially came out like very poppy, and now like really leans into even like dark pop, like with like The Cure. She does stuff with The
Yeah.
Cure. I think I think that's so rad. And like,
I thought her first record was really alternative.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Like there were some songs in like Brutal, so alt.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Like they suggested me to to do the cover for Brutal, and I was like, the song's already out.
They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe. God, it's brutal out here.
Like, it could only get so much more alternative.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But
You wanted like a strict pop song.
strict pop song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love that. That's awesome. If there's another pop song that you would want to do a cover of, what would it be?
I really like What Was I Made For? Like, I feel like if that was like,
Billie Eilish.
yeah, if I feel like if that was done in a heavy manner, that'd be really, really cool.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. You should do it.
I'll consider.
Yeah. Put it on
Also,
your list of things to do.
I love Billie Eilish.
I do too.
Like, first song I discovered by her was Broken Hearts, and that's still my favorite song of hers. So maybe I would do that one, actually.
You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there.
Billie also has a lot of like alternative rock in her too.
She's as old as it gets.
Yeah,
honestly.
no, she's amazing. You helped create the Hype House when you were still a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of lore.
A lot of lore, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, you guys have all grown up out of that, but a lot of the people from there crossed over from content creator to now very successful, respected musicians like Alex Warren, Addison Rae. I mean, they're both freaking at the Grammys. So, when you were moving from content creator to musician, did you feel any sense of like, oh, are people going to take me seriously?
When you're kind of finding yourself along the way, there's a lot of self-doubt that you might have, but I think your main goal is to kind of like tune it all out and just sort of try and be who you are, and I think that kind of comes with a lot of trial and error, and it's been really fun to watch everybody go from their journey from Hype House, because we set our intentions with making it in the beginning, which was, we know this is going to be a short-lived fun moment with all of our friends. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. And kind of because COVID came around too, we were like, however long this COVID era lives is probably how long this is going to live for. And then once this is done, we want to encourage everyone and build them up so they can go off and start their lives and their journeys and do the things that they want to do. And when it comes to like getting taken seriously, I think how serious do you take yourself is the question you should be asking. And I think one of the things every artist needs to ask themselves is, am I being called to be an artist? Is that my calling? Is that what I need to be doing with my life? And if you find that the answer is yes, do it, you know? And that doesn't matter where you start from. It doesn't matter if you start from a small town in Indiana or if you were born and raised in LA. If you feel like you have a calling, and I felt like I had a calling from a very early age, I found any way, any means so I could do it. And so similarly, Addison Rae as well, she did everything that she could to have this career, and so did Alex Warren. And you can tell when someone fights for it.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing.
Yeah, and it feels authentic even from the audience, like listening to it. It's like, oh, like I feel them.
Yeah.
Which is great. Have you talked to them about it? Like as you're, pushing forth with your music career, have you been like, hey, like any advice or anything?
And I haven't really talked to them too much about their artistry, but I mean they're busy little birds.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll run into them down the line and be able to reminisce on old times.
Yeah.
But man, I wish them all the best, and I'm watching everything that they do, and I'm cheering for them.
Nice. You're not just a musician, you're also an actor. You had your first big acting role was opposite Sydney Sweeney in Machine Gun Kelly's Downfalls High.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? I mean, that was like really before she really blew up too.
It was like right after the back of season 1 of Euphoria that I got this DM from MGK, and he asked me if I would be interested in acting, and he asked for my phone number, and we kind of talked about the pitch, and then we like 2 weeks later we started filming this. It was a really like quick turnaround. We shot for like 5 days, but it was really like meaningful to me because one, it just showed me that someone believed in me before I'd even really started being an artist. And it came at like a perfect time because I was about to debut as a musician, and I did like a week after the movie came out. And I got a good bit of experience. I didn't have to audition. And I got to learn so much about acting, and being alongside Sydney, she was also giving me tips and making me feel comfortable about the sort of position that I was in as like a debut actor.
Yeah.
Just one of the things she told me, she's like, I've never taken an acting class. Like, you just have to start. You just have to go. You have to start somewhere, and find what that is for you. And it was really important advice for me, and it was cool to be able to like act along like a lot of these people. I also made a lot of my friends through that movie.
Oh, did you?
It's like still to this day, yeah. Like I feel like that, or I got closer with like a lot of people, which was really cool. Like fucking Maggie Lindemann, Sick Brain, Jaden was there, Landon was there. Travis, Maud, Son, and I hadn't really known each other before this film, and like went on a tour like 2 years ago. Like, so many people that were all involved in this film, so it really was like a time to be alive.
That's awesome. It's like pivotal for you.
Yeah.
I love that. Wait, did you say Sydney Sweeney's never taken an acting class?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she told me she'd never taken an acting class. That she's kind of self-taught.
That's amazing.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah, I mean, some people just got it, I guess.
I know, I was baffled.
When you were on set, did you talk to like MGK about your music career? Because you said that you launched it like basically a week after the film premiered.
Yeah, I did. I was talking about music with him and Maud, and showing them some of my singles. I'm honestly kind of more of like shy to show people my music at first. Like, I have to really be like deep in a music conversation before I'm ever like, oh, let me play you this song that I made.
Yeah.
But once I kind of got into that flow with them, where we were on set for a few days,
Right.
I was like, okay, now that you guys know I'm a musician, like, we've talked about it a bunch. Let me show you like 1 or 2 songs. They're like, Jace, this is amazing.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh, thank you guys. But I can be really shy about those things, honestly. I don't know why.
That's so interesting. So like, because it feels so personal to you?
Yeah, it does. I'm like afraid of people not liking my music no matter the song. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe you got to get to a point where you're just like, this is my
My shit.
Yeah, talk your
Yeah, I think that like it always depends on who you're asking. Some people artists are nerve-wracking to show music.
There's a great quote by Erykah Badu when she says, "'Cause I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit."
Yeah, 100%. I'm so sensitive about my stuff because to me it means the world, and it's so personal to me.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll show like a producer, and I mean what they're dissecting is the production and not the actual the lyrics, or like they're like, oh wow, this sounds so 90s, and I'm just like, I didn't think about that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, they're dissecting different things, whereas you're just like, reflecting on the moment that the song's even about. That's usually where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why a song is personal to me. Not because if it's good or not. It's literally because of like the thing that I'm writing about that like means so much to me.
It's the feeling.
But like, I mean, to boil it all down, it's just like showing other people music is like personal to you. If you're showing them something that like no one else has heard. Like, once the song's released, don't care. You want to listen to my music? Sure, it's out there.
Yeah.
But if it's unreleased, I'm like, I don't really have the collective opinion on it yet.
Yeah.
So, even when you're about to release a song as an artist like that, those moments building up into the actual release, like it starts to like weigh on you. You're like, what are people gonna think? And like, you really start to overthink just everything. Ugh.
So how are you feeling now that you're about to release your new album?
Honestly, I'm in a place where I am really proud of this project. I was able to write a very beautiful storytelling project that has like a wide variety of emotions and a consistent through line, and something I'm really, 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 really proud of, honestly. It took me 4 years to make it,
Yeah.
and then a 5th one to get it out there. And so I'm really proud of myself for being able to do this for myself, because this kind of came off the back of like labels trying to make me a pop artist, and I just kind of stuck to my guns, which was what I told everyone I'd be from the beginning, was just I was going to be an alternative musician. So I went from making punk music, started making rock music, but I think in the same respects that MGK has kind of like undefined himself in like the eyes of any genre. He's like, I want to do this, I'm going to do punk, I'm going to do rock, I'm going to do new metal, I'm going to do rap. It's like I can do it all. And I think that's a really cool thing to watch and to pay attention to. Like boxing yourself in can be the death of you as an artist as well. I think that you should try a million things. And for me, I'm having fun with bouncing around and finding new ways to express myself as an artist, and sometimes that takes a little bit of genre bending.
Yeah. I love that musicians now bend so many genres. Like we see Beyonce go from pop to country, and like you said, MGK is a great example of moving through genres. I think it's so cool, especially from a fan's perspective. Because like you said, like you don't want to be boxed in. As an artist, you want to feel like you can grow, you can experiment, you can throw things against a wall.
Totally. Yeah. You really gotta find your footing in the industry. And I think that like it's cool when artists like know exactly who they are and also are able to like have that sound kind of locked in and evolve with it. But I also really find it interesting when people find new things to do and to talk about with every album. Like I've been listening to the new Charlie XCX album, and I'm really inspired by just how she's been able to go from one world into the opposite, and that's the kind of thing that keeps me inspired, is when artists don't put themselves in this box that is like, oh, I made these hits, but then like all of the eyes from like the industry and the labels are gonna be, well, if you could do it, you could surely do it again.
Yeah. And
so that's when copy and paste becomes a thing in the music industry, and that's not good either.
Right.
You know? I think that doesn't allow growth and boxes you in.
Well, speaking of not being boxed in, you're competing on Nation's Dumbest right now, which is like kind of a left field thing to do, but it seems like such a fun thing to do. And you're on this cast. It's like such a motley crew of people. It's like Ice-T, JoJo Siwa, Steve-O, Carmen Electra. What is it like being on that set?
It's honestly the most like insane group of people you've ever seen. I was the quiet one of the group. I thought that like I had an outgoing personality. Wrong.
Yeah.
They've got some personalities in this room, and I had a lot of fun. Like I feel like I'm like the sarcastic kind of like black cat in the corner that's just like having fun and kind of judging it, the whole thing. And it's been like really fun to watch just how it's edited, because we're like literally just like going through hell on the show, but also having a blast. It's really confusing, but the experience overall, it's kind of like you're putting so much pressure on yourself to do these certain things, and it's actually kind of messing with your head. But on the show, it just looks like a silly little game. And so like it's like, no, this is our real life, and we were like we hated ourselves for
Oh,
everything,
no.
every question we got wrong. And it's so on spot too, and the stakes are high.
Yeah.
So, dude, you would have thought that we like lost money every time we got a question wrong.
Yeah.
But like we didn't. We were just dang it, man. Like, no, I look stupid.
I mean, was there any like people that surprised you, or you were like, oh, this person's like so cool. I never would have like thought that like this would be a friend of mine.
Ice-T. I should have realized that he would be cool.
Yeah.
But he just kind of exceeds the level of cool that I thought he could be. His one-liners are brilliant. And I would say Steve-O, I hadn't really, like, you know, like I think with some people when you meet them in person, they just exceed that level of expectation. And that's how it was with Steve-O. And he's a real smart dude, and he's really cool. And when he talks, kind of everyone in the room pays attention.
Oh, interesting.
You know, he has very commanding energy.
Oh, Steve-O. I saw you've been doing a lot of TikToks with JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, me and JoJo. JoJo's probably the only person I felt like comfortable to ask to make a TikTok, because she's the only one that probably has it.
Yeah, she's the only one that knows what a TikTok is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But at the same time, our worlds have collided in a few different ways. Like she made a video to all the things I hate about you years ago. And so like because she made that bit, I was like, why don't we just like reintroduce that bit? But also my team was sending me like old Dance Mom trends. I grew up watching Dance Moms because my sisters were both dancers and cheerleaders.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I have to. Like I already know all of these quotes. You don't even need to. I don't even need to listen to the audio. JoJo, have you learned nothing? It's so funny.
That's fun. I mean, that must be like such a fun set to be on. Would you do another competition reality show, like a Love Island or something?
Love Island, no way.
Yeah.
Traitors, maybe.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
That would be interesting because, you know, you're locked in a castle and all you have to do is lie. And that's really not hard for men. So,
Sadly true.
you saw how Rob played that show out. I'm like, you know, if I studied Rob's characteristics, but I think it comes to just like a calm demeanor, you know? And I think that he like flirted his way through the game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no, I honestly, I selfishly just want to go there for the castle.
Yeah. Understand.
I don't need to be the traitor.
Yeah.
But
that would be a fun one though.
Yeah, I just need my trailer with snacks and
We're pitching
my
you
castle,
for Traitors.
Traitors.
Putting that out there into the universe.
No, like that'd be fun though.
So obviously your album Somebody to Hate is going to come out in September. For your fans that have grown up with you basically over these last few years, what do you want them to know about Chase Hudson now that they may not know when listening to this album?
When listening to this album, I want them to know that although you're going to really feel a lot of different emotions that are very intense, just know that I'm okay. I'm okay now. I experienced all of these things, and it's really great for me to be able to have these realizations. When making a song, I'm able to realize something that I tried to ignore for a long time. And music is therapy for every artist. So it's, in a way, it's therapy for the viewer as well, because they get to realize something that the artist might have realized or might relate to something that's happened in their life. So there's going to be a lot of different things to pick and choose from. There's something for everyone on this album. I want them to know that I really have taken the time to evolve and mature and become a like new and better person. And every day I'm trying to learn more and be more curious. I'm doing a TV show called Nation's Dumbest just so I can, you know, learn something new and try something new. And I encourage people to step outside of their comfort zones and find things that they wouldn't have found themselves doing earlier. Like a year ago, I didn't know how to cook, and now I picked up cooking. I'm trying to learn French. Don't quiz me. I'm I'm trying to pick up a new instrument, and like with music, I think that you should try listening to new genres. I've listened to probably 5 times as many genres as I would have listened to like a year or 2 years ago. I went from like 20 genres on my Spotify Wrapped to like 300.
Whoa.
And I think, yeah, just step outside of your comfort zone and open your ears and your hearts to somebody to hate. You know, it might be a aggressive title, but it is what's on the inside that really matters. And on the outside, people have tried to make me look like I could be scary or intimidating. I've heard that a lot, by the way.
Really?
People think I'm intimidating, and then they talk to me, and they're like, "You're so sweet."
Yeah.
I'm like, I know. No one's given me the chance to get to know me. Here I am. So this is a bit about who I am.
I love that. Well, everyone can stream Cheap now, and they can listen to Somebody to Hate when it drops September 18th. Woo! Yay!